Lewis Hamilton has insisted he is putting the World Championship title to the back of his mind despite being just 9 points away from glory. The 32-year-old Englishman needs to finish only 5th in Mexico City on Sunday to join an elite band of Formula One drivers to have won more than 3 championships. Michael Schumacher holds the record with 7 titles to his name. Juan Manuel Fangio won 5 championships, while Alain Prost and Sebastian Vettel, Hamilton's rival this season, have 4. The Mercedes driver has been in sensational form since the summer break, winning 5 of the 6 Grand Prix and has moved 66 points clear of Ferrari's Vettel to stand on the verge of greatness. But Hamilton, who spent the early part of this week in Los Angeles following his success at the United States Grand Prix before traveling down to Mexico City on Wednesday, has refused to get caught up in the drama of sealing a 4th crown. How Lewis Hamilton can win the F1 world title in Mexico? I've not really thought about it, to be honest, Hamilton said. I am not really sure why. I have just been enjoying the moments from the last race and the great response from the team. I have been focusing on doing the same again. I am planning to do all I can to win the title, but I have no expectations. I just plan to drive as well as I can and I hope it turns out alright. The outcome of this year's title race was almost impossible to call before Vettel's campaign imploded in the Far East. The German failed to finish 2 of the 3 Grand Prix, crashing out in Singapore before retiring from the race in Japan with an engine failure. Mercedes Lewis Hamilton ride and Nico Rosberg left in the driver press conference during the preview day at Yas Marina Circuit, Abu Dhabi. Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton, of Britain, celebrates winning the Brazilian Formula One Grand Prix at the Interlagos racetrack in São Paulo, Brazil on the 13th of November 2016. Lewis Hamilton of Great Britain driving the 44 Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1 Team Mercedes F1 W07 Mercedes PU106e Hybrid Turbo leads Nico Rosberg of Germany driving the 6 Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1 Team Mercedes F1 W07 Mercedes PU106e Hybrid Turbo and Max Verstappen of the Netherlands driving the 33 Red Bull Racing Red Bull Tag Heuer RB12 Tag Heuer on track during the Formula One Grand Prix of Brazil at Autodromo José Carlos Pace on the 13th of November 2016 in São Paulo. Hamilton reacts after winning the Formula One Mexico Grand Prix on the 30th of October 2016. Lewis Hamilton of Great Britain driving the 44 Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1 Team Mercedes F1 W07 Mercedes PU106e Hybrid Turbo on track during practice for the United States Formula One Grand Prix at Circuit of the Americas on the 21st of October 2016 in Austin, United States. Lewis Hamilton of Great Britain driving the 44 Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1 Team Mercedes F1 W07 Mercedes PU106e Hybrid Turbo retires from the Grand Prix during the Malaysia Formula One Grand Prix at Sepang Circuit on October 2, 2016 in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Lewis Hamilton of Great Britain and Mercedes GP celebrates his win by crowd-surfing with the fans during the Formula One Grand Prix of Great Britain at Silverstone on the 10th of July 2016 in Northampton, England. Lewis Hamilton of Great Britain and Mercedes GP celebrates in the car after winning the World Championship and the Abu Dhabi Formula One Grand Prix at Yas Marina Circuit on November 23, 2014 in Abu Dhabi. United Arab Emirates Formula One World Champion Lewis Hamilton of Great Britain and Mercedes GP poses with the Drivers' Championship trophy during the 2015 FIA prize-giving ceremony at the Lido Theatre on the 4th of December 2015 in Paris, France. Lewis Hamilton of Great Britain and Mercedes GP celebrates with the team in the pit lane after winning the United States Formula One Grand Prix and the championship at Circuit of the Americas on October 25, 2015 in Austin, United States. Lewis Hamilton of Great Britain and Mercedes GP celebrates on the podium after winning the Formula One Grand Prix of Russia at Sochi Autodrome on the 11th of October 2015 in Sochi, Russia. Lewis Hamilton of Great Britain and Mercedes GP celebrates with the fans after winning the Formula One Grand Prix of Great Britain at Silverstone Circuit on July 5, 2015 in Northampton, England. Debris flies in the air as Nico Rosberg of Germany and Mercedes GP makes contact with Lewis Hamilton of Great Britain and Mercedes GP during the Belgian Grand Prix at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps on the 24th of August 2014 in Spa, Belgium. EWIS Hamilton of Great Britain and Mercedes GP celebrates with his stepmother Linda Hamilton and girlfriend Nicole Scherzinger after winning the World Championship after the Abu Dhabi Formula One Grand Prix at Yas Marina Circuit on November 20. 23, 2014 in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. Lewis Hamilton of Great Britain and Mercedes GP poses for a photograph during Day 1 of Formula One winter testing at the Bahrain International Circuit on the 27th of February 2014 in Bahrain. Lewis Hamilton of Great Britain and Mercedes GP celebrates with his team after winning the World Championship after the Abu Dhabi Formula One Grand Prix at Yas Marina Circuit on the 23rd of November 2014 in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. A defiant Vettel, however, insists he has not given up on trying to stop Hamilton from winning the championship and wants to finish the season in style. Firstly, it is not over, Vettel, who hasn't won a race since July's Hungarian Grand Prix, said. Obviously it is not as much in our hands as we would like it to be, but overall it has been a good year. The real pity was that there were a couple of races where we just were not there to fight, and we didn't have a chance to fight. They got away for us and we were just sitting on the sidelines, so that was bitter. We still have a chance. We want to win the last 3 races and I think we can, so that is our goal and we will see what happens.